Okay, I'm back with another review. Today is about the Pinnacle PCTV HD Ultimate Stick. This is basically a TV tuner card for your laptop computer. Windows enabled computer. It doesn't work with Mac, unfortunately. Basically, there's four different types of these Pinnacle USB 2.0 cards. There's a mini one, which is just a smaller form factor. There's a normal one, and then there's the HD card, which is basically gives you high definition 1080p image quality, and also has the ability to store up to 2 hours of TV directly to the integrated flash memory card in it. So it's like a giant flash card, also as it also functions as the TV tuner. It has basic connections with coaxial cable. Has some sort of mini connector for the extra accessories. You get S video. I don't know what type of connection it is. And then there looks to be like a standard analog connection. I think these are inputs for video game systems or whatever you want to input to the device to be able to display it on your computer. The device also comes with a antenna base, about a 1 foot telescoping antenna, which I have in the window right now. You can't see it. And also a USB extender. And this little Pinnacle remote, which basically has your volume, your channel functions, some of your menu keys, your record button. Like I said, that has a 2 GB flash memory, which is good for, I guess it will be about a good 20 or 30 minutes, depending on which quality setting you have for the video you're recording. But the software also allows you to rip programs to your internal hard drive on your laptop. The requirements for this software is either Windows XP or Windows Vista. And you must be running at least 1.7 gigahertz worth of total processing power. So that excludes a lot of the XP notebooks from maybe about 2004, when the average processing speed was around 1.6. I don't know if it would actually work with a 1.6 because I haven't tried, but that's just basically what the software was telling me. As for how the device and the software function itself, I'm not too happy with it. It works, but two major things to notice: that the volume does not get quite as high as I would like to. No other applications such as Windows Media Player is almost twice as loud, so you would definitely have to have headphones or external speakers plugged up to your laptop if you want to hear well. And the second thing was the installation process for this was about an hour and a half to install it, because once it installed, which took about 30 minutes, then it had to scan for the channels and radio stations and differentiate between analog and HD channels, which took about 30 minutes. Then on top of that, it had to update the firmware on the device. I guess because this came out in '07, this is '08, so it had a couple of firmware upgrades, and basically it had me do that before I would be able to start watching TV. But after all of that was done, as you can see, it's actually like pretty good quality. These are the digital HD channels, the ATCS channels. I guess that's what the United States is conforming to now, and what you're used to is the analog, the NTCS channels. I noticed that with the digital channels, the image quality is much higher, and also the signal strength for the HD channels is a lot better than some of the analog channels. I mean, with this is an antenna connection, and it's showing just about as good as a cable connection, if not better. It's not perfect. I mean, when you change channels, it's going to take some time for it to do that. It's about 5 or 6 seconds per channel you change, and not all the channels come through right. Like, this is one of the analog channels. As you can see, it's very grainy. Sometimes it stops. It just doesn't come through very well, and that might be also because of the antenna, but also because the software is kind of buggy right now. And I'm trying to change the channel with the remote, and it's not letting me. It's just a little slow right now. And definitely, I wouldn't like get the software as your main TV. Just as something extra that you want, maybe if you want to watch TV in your yard while you're sitting out there. I guess if you're working on your car in the garage or something, you want to have the game on or something, I would get one of these. Or say if you're going on vacation or something, you might want to watch TV in a hotel room, separate from what everyone else is watching. You just plug in your headphones and have your own little TV to watch. As you can see, I'm flipping through channels, and not all of them are coming in. If you can see, the signal strength isn't too high on a lot of the channels. I guess that's just because a lot of HD channels aren't out there yet. But when I do get HD channels, they usually do come in pretty good. Stereo sound. This is one of the weaker channels, as I showed before when the signal was weak. It's just sort of pixelating right now, but it's still pretty good. Another thing I noticed was that the images don't full screen. This is a 17-inch gaming laptop. They don't always full screen. On some of the HD channels, they do fill up the entire screen, and you have about this much space left. I guess because they're in the 16:9 aspect ratio, where you basically the wide screen, where you don't have like it filling up top to bottom, just basically side to side to show a wider image. And basically, I don't have a problem with that, but what I do have a problem with is like there's still a lot of space on the screen that could be utilized. And I'm pretty sure there's some sort of option through the software to fix that, but I just opened up the package maybe about 3 hours ago, and I've been installing most of that. So once I get a hang of it, I will post another video and give you guys an idea of what it's like.